welcome to another episode of the spiritualplayboy.com. Today is, what's the day? August 3rd, and just arrived in Sweden with my beloved Julia. We're here. We have a day to explore Sweden, Stockholm, before we head to an ista training in Angsbacka, the very popular Tantra festival location, which we have the privilege of participating in. Julia.
Hi, Frank.
What are we doing today?
We're gonna go check out the old city, and then we're gonna take a walk and find some food and go to the hip parts of town. I think you did the research on that, but it's called Gamla Stan, and it's where, I think kind of like any European city, lots of old, beautiful architecture and lovely things to see. So I don't really know what awaits, but I think it's gonna be great.
And when we arrived at the central station from the airport, there was pride flags everywhere. So it's Pride in Stockholm. It was the last day today. There was the parade, and maybe we'll get mixed up in some
the adventures,
kinky queerness, and last than that too. So that's a possibility. So stay with us for this next episode, Stockholm, Sweden.
Seriously, the parks are so beautiful. The doggies and people have arrived. This is what they call the House of Nobility behind me. I don't know anything more than that. But this is the House of Nobility. Woohoo! So this is, I guess, towards Stockholm. Yeah. It looks like the gates, the bridge to Stockholm. So we're currently in Old Town Stockholm. By there is like the gates to like Stockholm proper. And this here in front of me, this big building, is the Royal Palace. Here it is. It's so beautiful here.
It is, right?
It's so nice.
I mean, the architecture is just beautiful on every angle.
And the water and the boats and the bikes and the people.
And the spaces and the open spaces and the people. There's a lot of people, yeah. Cherubim. So cherubim is a creation, one of the creations of God.
One more. Self-powered lawnmower.
Where? Oh, changing of the guard. Basically, the Royal Palace basically house apartments, orders of chivalry, the treasury, the Royal Chapel, the Armory, Museum of Antiquities, another museum, the Hall State for Parliament. So yeah, a lot of stuff center of the action of the old realm of Sweden. It's taking place here. It's Pride Week, and they've got pride flags everywhere. That's kind of like interesting as a country, or at least as a city, Stockholm, how like really they honor pride. A lot of people are out celebrating pride, like all kinds.
Old kids.
Yeah, young and old.
Yeah, so many.
And so, like, I don't feel that this is the area of pride, but right in front of the royal palace, they have the flags up. So, yay, Sweden, for completely honoring the LGBTQ+.
Здесь солнце светит прямо из окна.
So it's a night trampling or slaying a dragon, which we all know doesn't happen. Knights don't slay dragons. They cut and they cut and they cut until their own blood runs in rivers. Would you like to have a sample?
Please. What kind is it?
It's elderflower.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get something for Felix here.
Candy. So there seems to be a lot of construction. This is called the Slussen, if I am pronouncing it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cranes in the sky. They said the number one thing to become a Swede is learn to complain about the Slussen construction.
Apparently this is like the hip, cool, trendy area to be. Some fun concerts and fun things to see and do and eat, and
It's a cool place to be.
it's the place to be.
Okay.
There's a nice view.
Right up our alley. Oh, damn. So, not bad for like half a day. I think we got out of the hotel after a good 3-hour nap from jet lag at around what, 4, 5?
5-ish.
Yeah, so we've been walking around for about 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a very vibrant, beautiful city. We had a beautiful sunny day, so it's been nice to check it out.
Lots of people. I'm so surprised about how many people are actually out. As you saw, a lot of pride flags, a lot of people out celebrating, good vibrations, smiles. People are in good spirits. Finally, we're eating. I'm so hungry.
So tired and hungry.
Tell me, where did we land in terms of restaurants?
We're in a traditional Swedish restaurant, which is exciting. Old firehouse, very eclectic and cozy and beautiful windows, and it's in front of a park, so you look out and it's just green. It's very, very beautiful.
What did you order?
I ordered some special fried pike.
I ordered the red deer, so we'll see. I don't think I've ever had Swedish deer before in my life. So I'm looking forward to getting some meat in the system.
Cheers. I need to learn the Swedish word for that.
We could ask. Oh, robust.
So refreshing.
honey. Does it look good?
Looks good. Look at these beautiful potatoes. I'm so excited.
Mine looks great. Oh, look at that. So that's it for our arrival in Sweden, Stockholm. Delicious meal, pride parade that we didn't see, sightseeing, feeling the vibe of the land, feeling good. Any last words for you?
Good night.
Good night, so long, farewell, Avidas, then good night. All right, on that note, let love free. It's the only way we'll ever change anything. Peace.